Okay, in the equation below, t is time in seconds, and y is the angle formed by a rhythmically moving arm. First, we're asked to solve this equation for t. So, to do that, I'm first going to isolate the trig function, which is our sine. So I'm going to times both sides by 3 and get 3y equals sine of 4 pi t over 3. Now to get to that t, I need to take the arc sine, so I'm going to do the inverse sine here of 3y equals 4 pi t over 3. Then I'm going to multiply by 3 over 4 pi to get that t alone, so I'm going to get 3 over 4 pi arc sine of 3y equals t. So this is my first step. This is my equation. And I've just moved it around, so I've solved for t now instead of y. Then the question is, at what time to the nearest hundredths of a second does the arm first form an angle of 0.3 radians? Okay, so where is y is the angle formed? So this is my 0.3. And I'm going to put this into my calculator, and hopefully it's going to work. And the nice thing is we even have a nice trig function that we know what to do with. So first I'm going to turn on my calculator. I'm going to make sure, oh no, get back in radians. Okay, so I'm going to do 0.3 times 3, and then I'm going to take the arc sine of that, and then I'm going to times that by 3 fourths, so 0.75, times 1 over pi. And I could have done this all at once. I was actually thinking in my head that the pi was in the top, then I realized no, it wasn't. So we can see here at point, now it said round to the nearest hundredths, so 0.27 seconds. So t equals 0.27 seconds. And that's my answer. And you can see by solving it, that made this much easier to put into our calculator than if we would have tried to do it the other way.